Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Red, 38. Set.
This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
50, green. Hut.
Running the counter, Elliott. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
At the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 52, boom. Ready.
Pistol snap to Rattler. He gets it into the hands of Jalen Cole. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Down. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the gun, Rattler. This one's thrown underneath, Elliott. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
60 red. 60 red. Set, hut.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
95. Hut, hut.
Elliott running out of the gun. Has some space inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. You come in as a significant underdog, Brock, in somebody else's building. You know how essential it is to have a good start, and these guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now they just got to do it consistently.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go.
Goff off the play action. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
We go tonight.
Off to the air now. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
At the 46-yard line.
We go tonight. 20.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
20.
Throwing is gone. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So gain 30 yards on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
What's that?
On first down, it's Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
180. Maverick. Hey, 76. 76. 70. Go, 12. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Burrow's caught. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready. Red, 38.
The tight end in motion now.
Set, go.
Elliott's on first and 10. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 10 black. Cut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Ready. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. Yellow, 43.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Ready?
Looking to throw, Rattler. Screen here for Kamara. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. This is Olave. Now here he goes down the right sideline. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the first. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
20. Turbos up.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions trim the lead to 1. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
On the ready.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler on the play fake. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
62 blue. Hey, check mega. Check hut.
On 2nd down, run with Elliott. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. One. Ready.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Rattler to the air now. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New set of downs from 37.
Yellow. 22.
Now Rattler. Holt's got him right side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
50. Green.
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And they take this in for the score. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk. You'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
They're on 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
Play action here with Goff. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Black 20.
1st down throw from Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
We go tonight.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Not super. 180.
Goff now on third down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll go for it. Goff. Strong running inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Man, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
180.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
20. Turbo.
Again, Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
11.
Goff on third. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 120. Hey, Todd.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
We go, Todd! 180! Value 3!
Gone. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
180!
On first down, it's gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
We go, Todd! 120! Hard ball. Go get him! What's up?
Shotgun snap here to go. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
On the set!
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go! Yellow, 22.
From the gun, Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
Putting the tight end in motion. Running left, it's Elliott. No one's around him, he's got space. Rolling into enemy territory. Again, he's got room. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
What's that?
Drive begins with Gibbs. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
The Lions
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
White 20. What?
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
What?
Goff on 1st and 10. That's complete to the back. He loses the football. And this one doesn't go far. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Turbos.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
White 20. Fourteen.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Set.
This is Elliott running right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Finds him on the slant. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. On a quick slant, it finds Polk. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
Saints, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Saints.
Blaster, 6. Hut.
Throwing is Rattler. And that's incomplete. Wanting to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
Rattler trying again on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
52, blue.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On third down, here's Rattler. Good, right downfield to Olave. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ready.
Rattler to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. So it's second down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. From the secondary, and it's Rakestraw on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. A timely interception for them there, Brock. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3 and maybe more.
And that quarterback wants that throw back so much so. You could feel it right when he let it go.
Yeah.
That was a route they've been working on, and a lot of offensive effort goes by the wayside as the defense finally gets itself off the field.
180. Ric Flair. Maverick roll.
Back to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Reed now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. It gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
We go tonight. What's that?
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
We go. White 20. Turbo.
Off play action. Goff. Finds Isaac to Sloan. Complete. And he is down to the 30-yard line. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What? 180. What's up?
Throwing is gone. That one's incomplete over the middle.
can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Cut. 180.
Looking to throw. Gone. Screen here for Gibbs. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Louis. Hold on. Check. Shell. Cut.
Montgomery can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Like 20.
Now gone. Oh, they got it. Interceptor along the goal line. Justin Reed has the INT.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
33, yellow.
Sending a tight end in motion left.
Shot, 17.
On the toss, here's Elliott. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43.
Now Rattler. He completes it in traffic. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready.
Kamara gets it off the option. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 45, White.
Here's Rattler. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
180. 4 down. Hey, lift. 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 What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete to Sloan. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180.
From the gun, Goff. Finds a seam down the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
180.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Here goes tonight. 120.
Throwing again, it's Goff. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
120. Maverick. What's that?
On 3rd and goal, Goff. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Palmer. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Set. 50, green. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Elliott straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Kamara running out of the gun. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Got 5, and now it's going to be third down and 3.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Ready. Let's go now. 45, right.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. To the line. Here's third and 3.
Here we go. Blue, 32.
From the gun, Rattler. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, fourth down coming up.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on third and short, they can't get the job done.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
52 blue.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Hey, 20. Horrible. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Complete left side. It's just long. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. 180. What's that?
A give to Gibbs. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
White 20. Here, what's that?
Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Sam
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
White 20!
Again, it's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
35-35.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Check.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Black 40.
Running with Elliott again on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
The kick is off the mark, no good. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
5. 180. Hold the motion.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go tonight. 180. Value three. Value three.
Shotgun snap here to go. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Running it with Gibbs. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Tonight. 20. What's up?
Looking to throw. Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Shot. 180. What's up?
Goff on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Okay, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the first round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done. Doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
On the return, here's Palmer. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set. Ready. Black. 95.
They'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Black 40. Cut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
10 cycles.
Elliott running out of the gun. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints picked up the fumble and ran it home! So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins.
And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long.
Ready. Green Jack. Blue 32.
Here's Rattler. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Yellow, red, yellow. Ready?
He's back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Hut.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Saints trail by a field goal.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Black, old, red, 38. Ready.
Rattler. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win,
Ready?
And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here we go, set. 45. Watch, ready.
They give on 3rd to Elliott. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
We go tonight. Right 20. What's that?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a man right side. He's across the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
What? Black 20. What's that?
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, here we go. Second down.
Cut. 120. Attack.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Hold on. Cut. Hey, Shell. Shell. Attack.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's looking Isaac to Slaw's way. And that brings up 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Good. 32.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Rattler's pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
Hey,
Design quarterback run here. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the